And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. So just about set. Starting on the mound in this one, John Means.
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
And now for the Jays, Whit Merrifield.
The afternoon for Toronto, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
And a pitch. That's in there, and that's how this game gets started. The 0-1. He swings and fouls one off. And the 0-2. Hard hit left side. To first, and a quick out, number 1. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
Bo Bichette in the box here lets that one go for a ball. That's in there, and the count 1-1. One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. 2 away here in the top of the first.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. First offering, and it just misses. That one missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Chapman gets a piece there. The 2-1. Fought off foul. The wind of the pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Rutschman settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. End of a half inning of play. And now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. Welcome back. And on the hill, Kevin Gossman.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jorge Mateo.
For the Orioles, the third baseman, Jorge Mateo.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to Guerrero. Out on a bang-bang play. Let's take a look at the lineup. Here's Adam Frazier. Popped in the air, left field. Bichette takes it in for the out. Out number 2.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Here's Adley Rutschman. There's a strike. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a 1-1. And a rope into center field, base hit.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. That's in for a strike. Singing Ryan Mountcastle, a former first-round pick by the Orioles in 2015. Here's the thing that gets me, though. He owns his own karaoke machine. And can I tell you, I've never done karaoke in my life.
You got to try it sometime.
Singy, what's your go-to karaoke song?
Yeah, probably some song that'll cost us too much to mention in this broadcast.
Here comes a pitch. That one hit to right. Into the dive, and he got it.
Great diving catch to end the inning after the pitcher battles through a tough one. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit.
Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The pitch. And there's the strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That's in there. That is strike 2. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent. His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Around first, heading for 2. The throw in. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Kevin Kiermaier.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
No score here in the second. Foul ball. Man at second. On the ground, right side. Whips it to Mountcastle. One out in the second.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 4, George.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that's in there for strike one.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Guerrero takes his lead at third with one away. Next pitch is outside. Ground ball up the middle. Urias. Jump throw. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, there it is. A little old school manufacturing of a run after that double. Ground out to get him over and another ground out to get him in. Nice job to get that RBI.
And now it's Dalton Varsho. And a foul ball left side. Swing and a ball popped up. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2. Line drive. Mullins makes a nice running catch. So it's one run, one hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Orioles nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Ramon Urias.
Second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Late swing, fouled off. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
And the pitch. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now it's Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. And he deals. Hard ground ball, base knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
First and second, no outs. So next to hit for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And a foul ball. Off the plate inside, and 1-1. And that one is inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Kicks and fires. And that's through there for a strike. First and second here, no outs. In the dirt, blocked.
Well, Gausman is well known for that splitter. It's just a major weapon for him and generates a ton of swings and misses when he's throwing it well. Good example of it there, and I'm willing to bet we'll see a lot more of it moving forward in this one.
Anthony Santander at the plate.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
First pitch, not close. Swing and a pop-up. And the infield fly is called.
Batting ninth, the designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson. Pitch misses inside, 1-0. Slow roller to first, Guerrero. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Orioles strand a couple, still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back. Stepping in, Alejandro Kirk.
The catcher, Alejandro.
It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game. And the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Upstairs.
2-0 to count.
And another ball. Next pitch in for a strike, 3-1.
3-1.
Swings through that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Out there to center. Mullins settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, The designated hitter,
Danny Jansen to hit here. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Jansen in his 5th season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's usually a catcher. Today he gets off his legs a bit. He's the DH. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I really like when a guy gets a break like that. He still gets to stay involved in the game. Instead of starting behind the dish, gets to hit, gets to rest a little bit, gets to watch the game from a different perspective.
Next pitch is popped up. Mountcastle right there to make the grab. 2 down.
the batter number 50, second baseman.
So the lineup flips over. And next for Toronto, Whit Merrifield. 0 for 1 so far. In the air out towards right center. Mullins on his horse. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In there for strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Merrifield stands at second with 2 gone. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. And Bichette is retired. That's the 3rd out. 1 left for Toronto. They lead it 1-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Down the third baseman, Jorge Mateo. Mateo, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The pitch. There's a strike. Next one is off the plate. 1-1. The pitch. Bounced up the middle. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield.
Up next for the Orioles,
Adam Frazier, the next to hit for the Orioles. Fly to left his first time up.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
They say you win.
0-1.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Left-hand batter waits. Base hit into the outfield. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
First and second, no outs. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
That one's in there, 0-1.
No ball. One strike.
Popped up. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. No outs, runners at first and second. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knee.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Two on, one out. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one. At the belt and fires. And strike two.
No ball. Two strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. Two strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with two strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now it's the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
First pitch just misses. First and second, two down. Next pitch misses way outside. Slider clips the zone.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And the right-hander deals. Up the middle. Knocks it down.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Next to hit, Austin Hayes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Mateo at third. Frazier at second. Urias on at first with two down. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Out to short, Bichette. Slings it across, gets him easily, ends the inning. Orioles leave him loaded, and it remains 1-0. On to the fourth. Now it's the power speed combo. Matt Chapman.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The pitch. There's a strike.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today.
No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll get down for a hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Doubled his first time up. Foul ball there. Runner at first with no outs here. Pitch is in there. 0-2 now. Kicks and deals. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Mullins puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Here's Kiermaier now. Grounded out his first time up.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Ground ball right side. Mountcastle flips it behind his back as the pitcher brings it in for the out, and the runner advances to second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And the batter is George Springer. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. And fouled off. And the pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Line drive, base hit. Chapman headed home. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
So digging in, Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 1. And that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch. Fastball catches the corner at the knees.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next one misses, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
A couple of singles back to back. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Digging in, Alejandro Kirk. Fly ball down the line. Santander makes the grab. And that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit, and it's 2-zip. Trevor Richards gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And a pitch. That clips a corner. This one lifted in the air, left field, and that one gets down, fair ball.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now, Anthony Santander. Tried to check his swing, appeal to third, and he won around. Just enough that time. Next offering is downstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And here it comes. Struck him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
And now Gunnar Henderson, and there's a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Third baseman, number 3.
Jorge Mateo now 1 for 2. In there for strike 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
One out. Runners at first and second. Next offering way upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the...
And he'll just eat it. That's an infield single.
Now batting, shortstop, Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one's in there, 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
0-1 down. A little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Tapped softly on the ground. Whips it to first on the run. But they cut it to 1 as the run comes in. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. Clips the corner, strike one.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a bouncer. That ends the inning. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. We played 4. Blue Jays 2 and the Orioles 1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Tyler Wells.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's Jansen to hit. First time up was a pop out.
Danny Jansen.
The wind to kick the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Mullins makes the grab on the run.
Now batting, second baseman
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. The other way. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
I feel like I've seen more balls, and this is speaking as a former outfielder, former center fielder, but more balls in this game just out of the reach. Sometimes the angle's not great. Other times, just got to give credit because the hitters hit the ball really hard. It jumped off the bat. But one thing we do know is warmer temperatures are very, very favorable for the hitters.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. And there are 2 down.
now batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here's Matt Chapman. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Merrifield, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one ripped. Gone. Matt Chapman hits one out, and they add a couple more. It's 4-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. First offering misses the mark.
1 ball, no strike.
Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the top of the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man at second here with 2 away. Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Santander makes the catch, inning over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 4-1. You're watching Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Eric Swanson.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
And the pitch. Right down the chute, strike 1.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits have come off the bat less than 90 miles per hour. So the ball isn't exactly jumping off the lumber, but they're finding a way to make it work.
The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the righty deals. Got him. And there's 1 down.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Urias stands in now and watches strike 1. Here comes a pitch. Next offering is outside. One, 2 now. Stays alive. The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Hayes stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. The pitch. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. On the money. Nice play. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, D.L. Hall.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Here's George Springer to start it off. Springer, a former All-Star, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011.
Well, these Blue Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Dalton Varsho now at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. That one the other way, knocks it down, makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
The catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
2 outs, base is empty. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. Kirk measures 5 feet 8 inches, 245 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. There's a strike. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And now the lefty. Up the middle. Whips it to Mountcastle. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7-8-9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Orioles 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tim Mesa.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
For the Orioles, the center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
The pitch. Inside, just missed. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. One and two here. And a swing and a miss. 1 out. Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. And there's the strike. Meza, in his fourth year, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. And he deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and deals.
1-2.
And now 2-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's off the mark, and that's ball 3. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And the 0-1. And that misses off the outside edge. Santander leads off first with 1 away. This one in the dirt. And the runner holds. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that is Springer. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And next for the Orioles, Jorge Mateo. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
2 strikes.
And it's even up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. 2 outs. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And the Orioles leave 1. And they trail it 4-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Dylan Tate.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
55. Gillett.
Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Danny Jansen.
The designated hitter, Danny Jansen.
And a pitch. Ball one there. Bullpen activity starting up now. Keegan Aiken is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Kicks and fires. That one's in there, and that's strike one. And he takes a strike. Swings and sends a rocket to right. One up, one down.
The batter number 50, second baseman.
Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays. Lifted in the air down the left side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. So up next for Toronto, Bo Bichette. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Late swing fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
The pitch. And 1-2.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they lead it 4-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Yimi Garcia.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
Brandon Hyde making a move for a pinch hitter. Joseph Ortiz. And a pitch. That one misses, and that's ball one.
One ball, no strike.
And he steps off. And a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And he'll step off and take the signs again. Righty delivers. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Lifted in the air, out to left. Varsho after it. Grabs it on the run. One away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
In there, and it's 0-1. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Left-hand hitter waits. Grounder off the pitcher. Fires over to Guerrero. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
The first baseman, Ryan.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. James McCann trying to get something going for him with 2 away. And McCann fouls it off. At the belt and fires. That one fouled off. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Staying in the game on defense, Joseph Ortiz taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Also into the ball game, James McCann. He takes over as the new first baseman. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, number 78. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Number 78, Yemi Cutner.
So coming into the game now on defense, number 46. He takes over behind the plate. And here is Matt Chapman. He's already homered here in this one.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And a pitch. That one misses, and that's ball one. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Keegan Aiken, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. That's to third. in plenty of time to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kevin Kiermaier next up for the Blue Jays. That one misses. Ball one.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball two. And he deals.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
On the ground, Urias. And that is that. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Jay Jackson. So now a pinch hitter. And here it comes. That's a little bit low.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
The 1-0. And that's in the dirt. And it's ball four. He missed down low.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter. Jordan Westburg. A runner at first for him, nobody out. Gets his lead at first with nobody out. And I think we might have a balk here. Yep, we do. Late umpire Kenny Jansen making the call.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And that's in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike. Right-handed reliever. Bounce to the left side. Chapman over to first in time. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder.
And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. Here comes a pitch.
Ball 2.
Now this is in the air down the line. Springer drifts towards it. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next for the Orioles, the right fielder,
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That's inside.
Ball 2.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one missed. Now 3-0. The pitch. So now 2 on And 2 outs.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So 2 on with 2 away. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Right side, hard hit. Merrifield to first in time. That ends the frame. So remaining in the game defensively, Greg Cullen. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. The new pitcher in the game, Felix Bautista. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 74, Felix Bautista.
Now into the ball game on defense, Ryan McKenna. He'll be out in left field.
McKenna.
Here's George Springer.
Leading off.
Well, he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
The pitch. Bautista, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. The 0-1.
Ball, inside.
Gets under it and pops it up. McCann has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Varsho, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Kirk in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Kicks and deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to McCann. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Orioles 1. Now it's Jordan Romano out of the bullpen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Ryan O'Hearn. The pitch. That misses, and it's 1-0. Romano, an all-star a season ago, 29 years old, and he was born in Canada. And the 1-0. There's a strike. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. In the air, left field. Varsho moving under it and makes the grab. And there's one away.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop,
Joseph Ortiz, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 1 with a flyout. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at
Line drive. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
a lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Here's Mabrice Viloria. And that's in for a strike. Oh, and 2 now. And now 1 and 2. Ortiz at first, 1 gone. Line drive caught. And it's going to wind up out of play. Brandon Hyde making a move for a pinch hitter. Ben DeLuzio looking for a 2-out hit to bring home the runner from third. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two outs with a runner at third. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Varsho moving under it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 4 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Orioles, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.